Hey guys, it's Ash, and today I'd like to talk about my two favorite games, Brawl Stars and Clash Royale, and compare the two. Brawl Stars was launched globally just recently, so if you're a new player, this video should open eyes to everything Brawl Stars has to offer compared to Clash Royale. We're going to look over all the similarities of the two games, as well as see which game is better for free-to-play players, which game provides more content, which game is better for esports, which game has more potential, and much more. Let's start by talking about the early game experience of both games. In Brawl Stars, you start off with one character, Shelly, but you can quickly unlock at least 5 characters on your first day. You start off with one game mode, Gem Grab, but you can quickly unlock the Showdown game mode on your first day. In Clash Royale, you start off with a bunch of common and rare cards, and are also given an epic card such as Prince, Witch, Baby Dragon, or Skeleton Army. In terms of what both games offer at the start, I think both games are pretty equal. However, one of the problems in the early game experience of Brawl Stars is the lack of diversity because everyone starts off with Shelly. Most players you'll see will use Shelly. The start of Clash Royale isn't very diverse either, but it's still better than Brawl Stars because you can obtain one of the 4 epic cards. To fix the lack of diversity at the start of Brawl Stars, I think it would be cool if the game rewarded a new player with a guaranteed super rare or epic brawler once they reach about 300 trophies. The first impression of a new game is super important, and rewarding a new player with a special brawler on their first day is so important in my opinion. I remember when I first started playing Clash Royale, I got the Prince. I was ecstatic. Now let's talk about progression and what game is better for free-to-play players. In terms of how long it takes to max an account and how cheap it is, Brawl Stars easily wins. Without spending a single penny, you can max out your account in Brawl Stars in under 2 years, and you can also compete for top 200 global in just within 1 year of play without spending money. That is impossible to do in Clash Royale in that amount of time. Brawl Stars is also more friendly for free-to-play players because the level of your brawlers does not mean a whole lot when you compare it to Clash Royale. A 2 or 3 card level difference in Clash Royale matters so much, but in Brawl Stars it doesn't really mean that much. To prove this point, the record holder for the highest trophies in Brawl Stars is held by this player named Shelly, and what's mind-boggling about it is that most of his brawlers are level 7 and level 8. You will never see a free-to-play player in Clash Royale with card levels that are 2 levels behind be at the top. What about overall content and diversity? While Brawl Stars has 22 very unique brawlers, Clash Royale has about 90 unique cards. With that many cards, you're never gonna run out of ideas for your 8-card deck combinations. In Brawl Stars, diversity is limited, and usually you see the same 3 brawler team compositions very often, such as the standard gem grab composition of Pam, Nita, and Spike, or the standard bounty composition of Piper, Brock, and Penny. There just isn't that much diversity in Brawl Stars compared to Clash Royale. Which game requires more individual skill? Brawl Stars is mainly a team game unless you're playing the Showdown game mode. Solo Showdown is not a very skillful game mode. Even if you're a god at Brawl Stars, without good teammates, you won't be able to compete very well against the pro team. In Clash Royale, you don't need to rely on good teammates to be good. You can just let your skill do the talking. One of the worst things in Brawl Stars is playing with random teammates who just aren't very good. Regardless of how good you are, your random teammate may be holding those 10 gems and jump in on the enemy and die, and you end up losing because your random teammate throws the game. Which game is better for esports? Clash Royale has been very successful for esports, but Brawl Stars was made to be an esports game. Even though Clash Royale requires a lot of individual skill at the pro level, Brawl Stars requires individual skill times 3. You need 3 skilled players who not only need to be great individually, but they also need excellent communication skill to work as a team. Watching the chemistry of 3 skilled players working together to beat another team of 3 skilled players is very entertaining. In Clash Royale, when you drop a card, its actions are simulated. But in Brawl Stars, there is no simulation. You are in control of the movement and attacks of your brawler. Which game has better social interactions? Brawl Stars is meant to be a team game, yet it fails to capitalize on this. It lacks some key features such as clan mail, clan chest, and clan wars. Not to mention, the club chat is hidden at the top right. This is absolutely inexcusable for a team game, as the social interactions must be the main focus of the game to steer the 3v3 game modes. You can't progress in the 3v3 game modes by playing with random players. And so, promoting and boosting club activity must be the biggest focus for the game developing team. Just look back at history. Clash of Clans was Supercell's most successful game because of how amazing the social interactions were. The ability to play in clan wars and interact with your clanmates. You felt like you were part of a virtual family. Similar to Clash Royale and how they introduced ban chest and clan wars, the Brawl Stars team seriously needs to think of ways to boost social interaction. Which game has more potential? Clash Royale has passed its prime, but when it first came out, the game had incredible potential. It did live up to it, but what held it back was that it did not have a great way to evolve to keep people interested for years. They tried adding new game modes such as 2v2 and touchdown mode, but the problem with these game modes were that they were short-lived and people grew quickly bored of them. Brawl Stars, on the other hand, has all the potential in the world for new game modes. For example, one of the game modes they added during beta was Brawl Ball mode, and that mode has become a favorite for many players. Many of them play just for Brawl Ball. Being a new game, Brawl Stars now has all the potential in the world, but it's going to be up to the game team to deliver. A big problem for Brawl Stars is that most players prefer Gem Grab because that is the game mode they were first acquainted with. We need to stop promoting Gem Grab as the main game mode because it will only hinder Brawl Stars' potential. Having everyone play every game mode and having more new game modes will keep the game interesting for years. So, which game is better? Both games are super fun to play with and have their own uniqueness. In terms of which game is more complete and offers more, I would say Clash Royale wins. However, in terms of what the future has to offer, I would go with Brawl Stars mainly because it was just released globally, so expect it to make big strides with regular updates and esports. It also comes down to your preference as a player, whether you prefer a card-based simulation game where you don't need teammates or a game that you would love to play with teammates in a variety of different game modes. In the comments below, let me know which game you guys prefer more. And as always, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and also subscribe for more daily content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys again soon. Later.